So I'll talk about some stuff inside DoD again, and then the interagency. So Afghanistan and a number of other missions, again, brought home the fact that DoD does nothing by itself. We do everything in partnership with others. And so the department has an effort this year to relook at the structure of the warfighting networks and make those so that they are more adaptable, so that we can do more agile, safe sharing more quickly with whatever set of mission partners. So whatever classification we need to work at, whether it's unclassified for disaster relief, for instance, or whether it's classified for military command and control. So this business of the future mission network and architecting that properly is one of the priorities for this year. Another priority is that we're taking advantage of a tough situation, I think, in that the budget is declining, but we're trying to use that as a forcing function to standardize the structure of computing, the networks, workstation configurations, things like that. So, so we're using this as a way to move to a common computing platform for the department across all the networks. So this business of designing that properly and designing cybersecurity in rather than reacting it in is a priority this year. And then executing the WikiLeaks plan. You know, we have this good plan across the government. Again, it's a plan that balances sharing and cybersecurity. So the government's reaction, I thought, was a very good one. The idea was to improve cybersecurity without breaking the progress we'd made in sharing. And so we have a plan to do that. One of the important parts of that plan is the thing that I've been pushing inside the Department of Defense for many years, which is driving out anonymity in the government's networks.
Right.
So this year in DoD, we're going to deploy on the SIPRNet PKI on hard tokens. So we're going to improve the PKI that we have now. And the really great news about this is we're going to do this as an interagency. So we are going to have a common identity credential across the whole federal government for the classified networks, a strong credential. Again, DoD will do its deployment this year. And then DoD is going to be the service provider for credential issuance for many of the other agencies in the federal government.
Oh, terrific.
So that's fantastic, too. This emphasis on shared services and sharing. Just a couple more. I know I'm going long here, but so we've also had a strong effort to tackle the supply chain problem in DoD, and that's also been an interagency effort. And what we've tried to do then in DoD is work into our acquisition policies a way to address supply chain concerns early, so we're not trying to clean up later.
Right.
So this year, institutionalizing that in DoD acquisition is one of my priorities. And finally, expanding the DoD's program with the Defense Industrial Base to improve sharing by broadening the number of companies that are involved in this program. So we've had the program for 4 years. We've built on it with DHS, with Cyber Command, with NSA to more automatically share. But the base program, again, is still a DoD program, and this year we hope to expand by some number of companies. We have a thing called a federal rule that has to be finalized, but once that's done, we will start expanding as quickly as we can.
Terrific.